Hello, my name is Maria from mathmammoth.com. In this lesson we're gonna still continue on the topic of slope. And several of these exercises are review, so try them yourself first. This first one, find the slope of the line that goes through two given points. Well, we could draw the points, right? And then we could look at the rise and run. But can you do this exercise without a grid, without drawing? To do that, we look at the difference in the y values and divide that by the difference in the x values. So we take the y values, 1 and 4 first, and look at the difference, or subtract them. 1 minus 4. Then in the same order, we will subtract the x values. This one minus that one. Even if it makes a double negative, we will do it in that order. 2 minus 5. You could do it the other way around. 4 minus 1 over minus 5 minus 2. That will work too. Okay? But in the same order, the y and the x coordinates. So 1 minus 4, negative 3, and 2 minus 5, this becomes a plus. So we get 7. Minus 3 over 7. Now we can use the grid to check that it makes sense. Minus 5, 4. And 2, 1. Line here, yes, it's going to have a negative slope. And minus 3/7, yes, that makes sense. It is less steep going down than the line like that, which would have a slope negative 1. So yeah, makes sense. Another one. Try this on your own. All right, subtract those, the y coordinates, and then the x coordinates in the same order. Here we get 6, here we get 8, and simplifies to 3/4. Did you get the same? Now let's look at the slope of a horizontal line. Let me draw one, let's see here. So if we calculate the slope, we take 2 points, right? Maybe this and this. And we write the ratio of rise over run. The run is this horizontal distance, 7. The rise, how much does it rise? None? 0. And that would happen every time, no matter which horizontal line it is and which 2 points we take. So all horizontal lines have the slope of 0. And what about vertical line? Here's one. If I look at these 2 points, then the rise over run, the rise is 2 units. Run is none, or 0. Oops, there's a division by 0. We cannot do that. So therefore, for a vertical line, we say that it has no slope. Now someone might say, but yeah, you get infinity. 2 divided by 0 equals infinity. All right, you can think of it as an infinite slope, but that doesn't work too well in calculations, not in every calculation. Such as if you have an equation of a line and suddenly you have something like infinity there, okay? The rules for calculating with infinity are not quite the same as for regular numbers. So, normally we just say there is no slope. Now calculate the slope of this line. 2 points, this one here, for example, is at the grid lines, and this one. Notice that it is descending, so its slope is negative. My rise is actually a descent, and the axis here is scaled so that each unit is 10. This is 10, or negative 10 as a descent. This other axis goes by 3's. Each unit like this is 3. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 3, 15. So the slope is negative 10 over 15, which simplifies to negative 2/3. Lastly, we're going to learn to draw a line with a given slope that goes through a given point. And that is easy. You just draw the point. Here's my negative 3, negative 2, and then a slope of 3/4. I will draw the rise and run triangle here. First the run, then the rise. 3/4 means that it is ascending, it's going up. Okay, to remind you, 3/4. Like that. So the run is 4. I'll go 4 units. And then I will rise 3 units. That gives me a second point for drawing the line. And then just a ruler to draw the line. There we go. I have my line now drawn. If you look here and you again go 4 and 3, you come to another point on the line. Or you could go like this. 3 down, 4 this way. Somewhere here would again be a point on the line. Alright, this is all for this lesson. I hope it was helpful.